So here it is, my next couple of guitars. Now I've been working with scrap for a long time, and the reason is quite simple. I'm not trying to save the planet, I'm trying to save a buck. What we're talking about doing here is taking some material that's not of any use to anything and turning it into something that's really good. So in order to use this stuff, the first thing we got to do is get everything cut to size. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is run this stuff over the joiner. It's a process that would benefit greatly from automation. Self-feeder would make this much safer, but since I don't have these things, I just go ahead and do it. I do not advocate that the amateur attempt this, because it can be very dangerous. These pieces have a very low mass. You've got to really pay attention to the grain. Only take off a very small amount of material. Sometimes you have to make 2 or 3 passes to get a clean edge on here. You've got to be dedicated. You've got to be paying attention. You cannot screw around with this machine, or any of the machines in here for that matter. So anyway, we're going to get them cleaned up, and it's going to be done the hard way. But again, don't try this at home. So once you got the stock all clean, looking like this, it's time to start gluing it up into boards. Alright, so, you want to time this so that the boards themselves have had a chance to glue up. But the glue that you see dripping all over this thing is still soft. And this is where you can't just leave it and go, because you'll be in here all day long scraping this stuff off. So you can see I've left these at 4.5 to 5 inches wide. We keep them like this because we're going to manipulate them further before we make up the finished panel. And half of them are going to stay thick, and then the other half are going to get split down to 3/8 apiece. Then the half that we split, we're going to finish up. They've been planed down to size, just a hair over 3/8. Once they're in this form, we'll run them through the sander, and this part will be done. I got yesterday's work run through the sander. And it's looking pretty good. We have managed to make basically something out of nothing. And you can see I've got 4 beautiful clear maple, top and bottom, and 2 clear straight grain maple cores. I'm going to laminate the bottom and the core together, do my routes, and then put the top on like this. And then that's going to give me my body core. So you're probably wondering why I'm doing all this with this scrap here. Like I said, I'm really trying to keep my costs down, but this is just kind of how I've been doing things for so long that when I need boards like this, this is where I go. This is how I do it. But there's more to it than that when it comes to these guitars. I had to go about this with this wood up here. I would saw it all into little pieces just like this and make these panels just like you see here. I think this makes a better guitar.